Hey, my name's Excels, and welcome back to another episode of Clocking In, the series where I clock in for an 8-hour shift at different bosses around RuneScape to see just how much money we can make. Okay, and welcome to the very first skilling edition of Clocking In. Today I will be heading to the Merchant Shipwrecks to do some shipwreck salvaging. Merchant Shipwrecks require level 87 sailing to go ahead and salvage, so I've got that. We're going to head there today. This is going to be less so about loot. I mean, I still will share the loot with you guys, but more so the experience, how much XP per hour you can expect to get here, and then of course how much overall, with the main reason being that Jagex has just nerfed and then reverted their nerf specifically on shipwreck salvaging. So I'm here to test it out for 8 hours and let you guys know just how it goes. Okay, and first things first, I need to upgrade my helm because I'm pretty sure I'm still rocking with like an iron or a steel helm. So going to go ahead and create the rune helm here so that we can actually traverse the sea that these merchant shipwrecks are in. And while we're here, why not just hop on the boat, show you guys what exactly we've got. This boat's a little bit banged up, so just gonna apply these repair kits, but a couple important things here to note. I've got the double salvaging hooks, of course, and my salvaging station, so we can go ahead and salvage on the boat. And additionally, the crystal extractor, which I guess was a big topic for this supposed nerf. I think that it was 600 XP every time you clicked it. Now it's about half. I still will be using it. It's not something I'm necessarily going to be like camping and really on top of using. It's just like if it's there and I notice it, I definitely will. And the other thing I'll show you guys before we get started is my crew. So I've got Cabin Boy Jenkins, who's got a level 4 deck-handedness. He'll be on one of the rune salvaging hooks. And then Jolly Jim, also level 4 deck-handedness. He'll be on the other one. And then just bring an ex-Captain Syed along for the ride just to drive us down there, and I guess just for the vibes. So I've never been here before, so just taking a look at the map here, it's all the way south. From my understanding, that is the double spot that we want to be from. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, Deepfin Point is likely going to be the best, or Void Knight Outpost, but I don't think you can recover your boat from there. So I'm just going to head to Deepfin Point and we will sail south from there. Okay, so at Deepfin Point, just going to go ahead and recover my boat. And by the way, I didn't know until, I don't know, 5 minutes ago that you didn't have to have your coins on you. It will just take the payment rate from the bank. So in case you didn't know, now you do. So let's go ahead and board this guy, and our crew is here. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign these guys out. I do really like to use this interface. I find it a lot easier as opposed to having to like click and go through the dialogue with everybody. So this is a really nice quality of life, I would say. Yeah, and then the hooks are here, so I can just go ahead and slap Cabin Boy Jenkins on there right now. Keep him, and I like to keep him on what's called the starboard side, so that right side, if you're looking from the back of the boat, just because my cargo hull, no, it's a hold. The hull is like the whole boat. The cargo hold is on the left side of the boat there, port side, so it's a little bit less walking around the boat, I suppose, for when I'm going to be doing the salvaging and doing the quick deposit. But make our way down there. Like I said, I've never been there, so we're just gonna head south and we're just gonna let the ex-captain here guide us down. So as you can see, I am level 88 sailing, which for the most part I trained at the trials. I mean, I did take a little break at the Gwyneth Clyde to go ahead and chart the ocean entirely, so which unlocked the Horizons Lure, which is a plus 2.5% boost on any sailing activities. And then I'd say for the last couple levels, I've just sort of been chilling, hanging out at the Fremnik Shipwreck, which was about 65k per hour XP. So I'm pretty interested to see what the increase is here and how much better it is. So I'm pretty interested to see just how much better it is here at the Merchant Shipwrecks. All right, and looks like we are pulling up on the double spot here. So look at all that loot. Let me turn that off real quick. Double tap Alt and squeeze my way into here. And just like that, this new sailing plugin is pretty, well, I said new, but the sailing plugin is pretty awesome. It highlights all the shipwreck spots. So obviously you can see right here, I'm sat right in the doubles. So I'm just gonna go ahead, hop on this salvaging hook, and we'll get into it. Okay, and as for the actual items you can expect to see here, there is a list of uniques, which are collection logs to unlock. So the Sailor's Amulet, Dragon Nails, moldy doll and big ticket item, the Dragon Cannon Barrel, which at the time of this recording is selling for 12.5 mil. And of course there is some regular loot to gain here as well. So we've got a list here of some of the sailing specific supplies, which are fish offcuts, ironwood repair kit, and then also the rune and dragon cannonballs. And I do believe that the dragon cannonball is another collection log to unlock. In addition, there are a number of other items you can expect to see here, mainly being variety of herbs and uncut gems, and additionally some seeds as well. All right, we're just about 30 minutes in, and I want to go ahead and do our first pull / sorting. So what I'll do is I'll pull everything out of the hold there. I'm going to go ahead and assign Jolly Jim to hop onto this salvaging hook while we salvage through this. And let's see how it's looking. So far, yeah, about 25 minutes in, and we're getting about 75k XP per hour. This may go up as I start sorting. And I'm not going to be keeping any of this loot. Like, I'll keep a coin stack and platinum token stack, maybe a rune cannonball stack, I'm not too sure. But what I'll also do is go ahead and mark all these items to left click drop, just so I can quickly drop everything and continue sorting. And that's about the end of all the setup that's required for this method, I guess if you want to call it that. So okay, I'm not sure what happened here. I did, as you can see, pull the dragon cannonball, but the clog did not pop up. You can see I was spamming it here. It didn't pop up, so I'm not sure. Supposedly this is a common thing, something that happens at least. I don't know common or not, but I suppose I'm not the only one that this has happened to. I'm not sure what that means, but I mean, that is a clog. Feel a little bit cheated out of a clog. Maybe you have to get it somewhere else. I'm not even sure where else you can get this from. Maybe it is just a bug, but yeah, I mean, we got the dragon cannonball, so first, in air quotes, clog of the grind, and that's in our first couple salvages here within the first hour, and yeah, that's it. And there it is, level 89 sailing. So we're about halfway through the grind right now, just under about 3.5 hours in. Pretty low intensity. There's a couple periods where I've gotten up and completely walked away from my PC. Still pushing just above, just a little bit over 75k XP per hour. I haven't really been on top of my crystal moat, as you can see here. It's waiting for extraction. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty chill. I'm sure you could push much higher rates if you're a lot more attentive, but this has been pretty chill, pretty relaxed. And I will say that I feel like these double spots, like, they must have buffed it or something, because they are not disappearing as quickly as they were, at least at the Fremenic shipwreck. So it's been really nice. It's pretty low maintenance grind, I would say. Okay, and this last salvage is going to bring us home and end off the 8 hours of merchant shipwreck salvaging. In total of this grind, I gained 668k XP, which breaks down to about 82.5k XP per hour. This could likely be pushed higher for paying a lot more attention, like being on the hooks manually and then also staying on top of your crystal extractor. However, I mean, for how chill it is, I'd say that this is really, really good XP. As for the loot, I don't think anybody should be doing this for loot, but in 8 hours I did manage to gain 2.4 mil. Of this, I dropped everything aside from my cash stack, plat tokens, and cannonballs. Overall, this is a really good method of training sailing. It's super chill and the XP rates are fairly decent. I definitely will be spending a lot more time here on my road to 99, but drop a comment, let me know what you guys think and what your plan is to get 99 sailing. And of course, I appreciate you guys for sticking around and watching the video. If you haven't yet, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.